Hi, everybody. This is actually update 7, but last week I misnumbered it, so we'll just go with 6, okay? Anyways, another update on one of the rescues that we did a while back. This was on 111 this year, 2016. We had a total of 41 this year, and last year it ended in 224. So this made a total of 265 since we've been doing this. And this one was a little intense and quite different. We had to work completely out of the box on this one. So I'll just get with it here. During a routine search and info gathering, 2 of the team was captured by 6 bad guys. They were taken to a shanty building where they were placed in small cages. The team members set off a distress signal to the group at the first sign that they were in trouble. The rescue team got there within 30 minutes, and as they breached the door, the 2 team members who had been kidnapped were good, and all the 6 bad guys were on the floor unconscious. The 2 were declothed. The 2 declothed all the 6 bad guys and was to place them in public for humiliation. The rescue team assisted them. I'll leave out the details, but you gotta love these guys. If we would have killed the bad guys, which in this situation would have been all right, the bad guys would have died in honor in the area that they were in. You have to understand that no matter how bad these people are, they do bring money into a very impoverished area. So they have the support of the community regardless. By declothing them and putting them out in public, it's humiliation. And that's what a lot of these teams that try to do these rescues and such, they don't have any idea how to work within the culture, and by humiliating them, then it gives them less credibility, and so people start thinking, and they're not very loyal when it comes to that. So anyways, that's what we took care of. And I was really worried that these 2 team members who had been captured, they don't work for any money. They do this because of their hearts. I was really worried that we was going to lose them and that they would move on after this happened. But they said that it crossed their mind in the past, but now they're completely in. Sometimes it takes an incident like this to really capture you and put yourself in, from helping to being all in. And so it's just really awesome. When you're able to use your talents in this profession in a way that you really know serves the heart, and you did good, makes you addicted to this position. When you work for someone using these talents, you can only think you are doing good, but you always wonder, but not with the quest. You know what you're doing, and it's for good. Once they were finished, they asked permission to raid the brothel we were watching. 6 bad guys down. It had to be limited in its security. This was an on-call opportunity. The tactical had been really worked out for quite a while, and because we had been watching this and trying to figure the best way to go in, but that would be under a really controlled situation. That's why we hadn't acted on it quite yet. The way we saw this is it could be a gift or everything could go wrong. We now had 10 team members ready to go, so it would be the first time that we had so many of our tactical units in one raid, due to they were on their way to rescue. And so it ended up everybody came. And so here we are with this opportunity. I let it up to them because they were on the ground, they were there, and they were in force. and we had already eliminated, like I said, 6 of the bad guys. So they put the ball in motion and all the extraction protocols, the doctor, the caretakers, and we already had transportation. I love saying that we had liberated transportation now. I'll keep saying that until you get tired of it. We had our built-in distraction we always create. This time it was the ugly, naked guys that were gathering the attention that we needed. They hit the site running and were shocked at what they found. They had security, but limited, but they had experience. Most were really young and ran as we entered. The others were easily detained and, with our overload of our team. Only a few girls had to be found. It seemed that the majority had just arrived, and it made sense why there were so many big bosses, the 6 that we had encountered, that led to this. Not having an accurate count of the kids or probable ages, so they had to wing it. One of the older girls, about 15 years old, knew one of our team members from when we were gathering intel. She helped us find all. Get this, 41 souls left with us that day. And the children were from age 5 to 15. 41, all in one. They tell me that it was a little crazy with all the fear from the kids, but our 15-year-old really helped us out a lot. We managed to squeeze them in our liberated vehicles. Just love saying that. Anyway, 4 directions to safe houses, passing only 1 cop on the way, and kind of think that he had other things on his mind. The 6 bad guys that were tied up naked in the middle of the street. And so we eventually caught up with ourselves, and all are safe and most healthy. Others were being treated. Recent donations bought food, clothes, medicine that were totally needed. This was the first time that we had the funds to not lack anything. Thank you. All of you know who you are. I'm just telling you, really, really thank you. I just don't know what to say. So, what a great way to start the year, right? All right. I'll be back with more. Thanks.
Nói nữa cái